Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's good to be back on the channel. In today's video, I'm gonna fry some chicken. Yes, I'm frying chicken, guys. So I got my apron on. As you can see, I got that on for the grease. But anyway, I'm gonna fry some chicken. I've already marinated overnight, let it season real good. So let's get into frying this chicken. All right. Okay, so right here in my frying pan, I'm putting some peanut oil and I have some vegetable oil. I'm just turning my stove a little past medium to let my oil heat up. And yesterday I cut up 2 whole fryers, seasoned them really good, and I let them marinate overnight in the refrigerator. So right here, I already took my chicken out. I'm adding some flour to the bowl, and I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to this flour so it won't be bland when I add that seasoned chicken to it. And I'm going to just mix the flour up with the seasonings, and then I'm going to start frying the chicken. This is very easy, guys, simple, and it doesn't take long. Now we knew our grease was hot when the water would start popping. That would let us know that the grease is hot. So I'm just gonna start putting some of my chicken in here. And back then we used a fork. Even though we have other utensils, that's what my mom used, and I'm gonna try to use this if I can. And my hands are clean, so I can already start with the chicken. Some people use gloves, but for me, I always use some type of bleach in the dishwater. And we just put flour on it and drop it in the oil. Inside down. Shake the flour off. I can remember back in the days when I was smaller, it seemed like one chicken was a lot, but now it don't seem like it's that much now. All right, so my chicken is frying on medium. I'm gonna push it up a little bit, and we're just gonna let it fry, guys. You don't want it to fry too fast. We'll come back and check on it. All right, so I can turn this over. I remember my mom used to fry this. It was the best. And you don't want to cook it too fast because you want the inside to cook. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it down a little so it can fry a little slower, and I'm going to add this lid. Add this lid and let it catch a little bit of air. Also, I'm cooking some green beans and potatoes. almost forgot I had background noise, guys, so I had to turn the volume down and do a voiceover. But right here, this chicken is about ready to come up. So what I'm gonna do is take it up, and then we're gonna drop the second batch. And always remember, when you're frying chicken, you don't want to let it fry too long. You just want to make sure it's done on the inside. So I'm going to put this on a rack. If you don't have a rack, you can have paper towel, but I like the rack because all that excess grease will drain out. If I can fry the bigger pieces first, I will, because they do take the longest. But after I put that lid on it for a few minutes, I just turn it back over one more time and let it fry. Alright, so we're going to put the second batch in and let it fry. Alright guys, so I couldn't get all of the chicken in the pan. I have 4 wings left, but I am turning my knob back up so that the temperature of the oil will rise again, because when we drop chicken, it lowers the temperature of the oil, and then as it begins to fry, then I'll turn it back down. And we're going to be adding that lid again. And also on the bag, I'm just cooking some string beans and potatoes. I'm going to be taking this and the fried chicken along with some lemon pound cake from my freezer over to a friend of mine. She lost her mom, so I'm going to drop this off to her, and hopefully she enjoys it. Alright, so the chicken is frying really good. Alright, so here's my pan for the fried chicken. I did put a piece of paper towel in there, but the chicken was really dry. The grease was out. So that's what I'm going to be putting my chicken in, along with the cover. Alright, so the chicken is looking good. Also, sometimes when I'm frying, you might see me turning the skillet around because the stove eye has different heat spots, and I just like to move it around sometimes. Alright, so we're going to turn this over, and then I'm going to put that lid on it. After I turn it down, I'm going to add that lid back for just a few minutes and let it just fry. This is what I added to the chicken, along with the Morton's onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, and a little salt. I wanted to make sure it was seasoned really, really good. I know it smells good, guys. Alright, so here is the last turn. Flip over. Just want to make sure it's done on the inside. Alright guys, so I got 4 wings left to fry. Alright, so I'm taking up this batch and I'm going to drop those 4 wings. So between your wings and your breast, your biggest piece of chicken and those thighs are top, your chicken should be frying no more than 10 to 12 minutes, guys. Maybe a little longer if the pieces are bigger. That's how I usually fry my chicken. Main thing is I want for the inside to be cooked fully. So I'm going to turn it back up. And the other chicken is already right here in the carry-out pan. So I'm going to take this chicken here that's on the rack, and I'm going to add it to this and those wings. But I might have to grab one of those wings, guys. It smells so good and it looks good. That's what I love about the Sazon. It adds flavor and color if you don't have any paprika to go on it. But that works too. Alright guys, so here's how the chicken is looking. So we're about to finish this chicken. So I'm going to flip these wings over another time or two, and then I'll be finished, guys. So I'm just going to let this fry. And I hope you get to fry some chicken, guys. If you like fried chicken, just fry you some chicken, or your family. If you're going to have an outing, most of the time we bake, but somebody that comes likes fried chicken. And we'll be finished, guys. And never leave your hot grease on the stove, guys. Most times I just sit it in the oven until it's cooked. Alright, so we are finished. Alright everyone, here's the result of the fried chicken. I think I'm gonna call this Southern fried chicken. Alright guys. Alright everybody, I hope that video wasn't too long. I wasn't trying to rush the video, but I hope you really enjoyed the video. So if you like fried chicken, we don't eat it, like I say, regular, but if you want it sometimes, I hope you get to fry you some good old fried chicken. And I hope that my friend really enjoys it. I'll let you guys know. So thank you for watching.